Fortnite Season 7 is almost here, and I gotta say, Epic Games are doing a great job of leaving hints and clues for us that will reveal the future of Fortnite. Kangaroos will be a new animal added to the island, on top of Season 7 being alien-themed. And that's where the beginning of the teaser starts, so let's take a step back and show you how we got here. About a week ago, people around the globe were just minding their own business and living their lives, but out of the blue, something mysterious arrived through their mailboxes. It was a postcard with no sign of whoever sent it. These postcards were black and green and had the words in bold, "They're coming." Each postcard had a different symbol, with some of them having stars, other having random numbers, and more, but they all shared one similarity. They were in the hands of every Fortnite content creator. But some of these creators got something even creepier than just a postcard. Loser Fruit, Cypher PK, and Muselk ended up having a DVD player sent to their doorstep, and when they asked Epic Games if they sent it, apparently the answer was no. The DVD players had a disc inside that said, "They're coming," just like the postcards, but it was deeper than that. Each DVD was different depending on what country the creator was in. So to start it off, Australians got creepy silent drone footage of a symbol in a field, British creators got a random video of a crop circle, and this will be super important later, so make sure you remember this one. And then finally, United States creators got footage of something weird in the desert that actually forms the logo of the spire. And while everyone was freaked out about all these DVDs, the world got in on the action too. In cities across the globe like London or Paris, posters appeared out of nowhere on walls and buildings with this exact same theme. So immediately, people made a subreddit, an entire community that became dedicated to solving who was behind these posters and what this all meant. And while they started their search by looking at the posters themselves, and interestingly, each poster had a different phone number. There was one registered to Roswell, New Mexico, with others in England, Germany, and Australia. And if you know aliens, you know Roswell. Basically, if you called the numbers, you'd hear alien sounds over the phone with some voices and more. It was really creepy. But these phone numbers had much more to them than anyone imagined. Every day, the recording on the number changed, and people quickly tried to analyze what they were listening to. It turns out that the recordings had secret messages hidden inside them. And so if you put them through a special software, you could actually get a spectrograph, or basically the audio shows a picture, okay? For the first people who called the number, they got a recording that showed this secret message in the audio. It was kind of hard to tell what it was. But then as the days went by, more and more hidden alien messages began appearing, and there was this triangle one, then a mysterious symbol. Pretty vague so far, right? It was starting to look like nothing at all, but then things got kicked up a notch. The next phone message had a secret image of different phases of the moon, and was followed by another image of a kangaroo bouncing. Which is interesting because Turk actually talked about kangaroos a few days ago, but we'll get to that in a sec. That's just a taste of what's in game right now. Now, all of this "they're coming" stuff was really vague, and people thought it was actually a commercial for a new Coldplay album or Bethesda's next game. And all those rumors now put to rest as we see this next secret alien message. Yup, that is Peely running from UFOs, so it looks like Epic Games have been pranking us left, right, and center. They really tried to pretend that they didn't send those DVDs. With all those secret messages and hints out of the way, it seems so obvious that Season 7 is alien-themed. Yeah, it's a little obvious, so we'll start with the juicy stuff. What will actually happen in Season 7? Well, thankfully, a ton of stuff has been leaked by data miners, as well as stuff that's appeared in-game as recently as today. In the files, there isn't much left until Season 7 actually drops, except for one huge thing: UFOs. Yep, UFOs are going to be added into Fortnite just before Season 7 begins, and they're going to do way more than just float there and look cool. In fact, by the time you're watching this, the UFOs might actually be in-game right now. They're going to fly around the map and abduct players randomly, but it's not as scary as it sounds. In fact, you're actually going to want them to abduct you. If you get taken, you'll get fully healed and dropped off at a random part of the map. But it's not just one person either. The UFOs can abduct up to 20 people at once. So yeah, you could be in a build battle and suddenly both of your squads get picked up and thrown to the other side of the map. And this is just the lead up to actual Season 7. And it's gonna be like this, but times 1,000. We've also gotten info on the very next crossover, which will be coming in Season 7, and it's none other than the God of Mischief himself. In a loading screen for the June crew pack, you can see Loki in the background. But we also have the first ever leaked skin for Season 7. In the files, there's actually a picture of a space alien version of Fishstick, and it's kinda creepy. Yeah, not gonna lie, I would not want this guy running at me, but you know, I'll still wear him though. Not even the tip of the iceberg though. In game right now, you could actually find a crop circle over at Colossal Crops, and if you remember from earlier, this is the exact circle that was on one of the DVDs sent to British creators, so it's all coming together. And that's where it gets even more insane. People have found out that if you take this crop circle and then line it up with the actual Fortnite map, you could find out something incredible. It actually lines up perfectly with every single spire tower on the map and gives them all their own unique symbol. I am certain this is more than meets the eye. We'll probably learn more about it during Season 7 storyline. And speaking of the storyline, a ton of new challenges foreshadowing Season 7 storyline were added with last week's update, and man, have you got to hear about this. It's time we covered the foreshadowing quests. They have been huge and were one of the biggest things added in Season 6 final update. In-game right now, you can do the challenges, and they are extremely interesting and even give us huge clues for Season 7 storyline. It starts off with Farmer Steel talking about some downed helicopter somewhere, and if you head to the woods near Misty Meadows, you could actually find this helicopter. If you get close enough, you could then listen to an audio tape in there. It's pretty hard to make out, and a lot of the words are just code names that don't really tell us much, but it unlocks the rest of these foreshadowing challenges. And things get juicy. Bunker Jonesy tells you to use the CB radios around the map, and when you do that, you're introduced to a mysterious character named Mari. She talks across these radios, rambling about aliens and space and what could be out there, but then eventually, Mari digs too deep.
Hey, look, if you know who this Sloan weirdo is, can you message me? She will not back off, and she is really freaking me out. Seriously. Please.
Now, there are still some foreshadowing quests yet to release. The other one you can do in-game right now is repair damaged telescopes because Bunker Jonesy claims they don't want us looking at the stars. But in a few days, we'll get the final quest that will make us investigate these crop circles that are appearing around the island, and then probably the most interesting of all the challenges. The final quest simply tells us to destroy a spooky TV set, but it's not the TV set itself that we're interested in, it's who gives us this quest. All the other challenges are given by Farmer Steel and Bunker Jonesy, but this final one is given by a mystery figure. This is her silhouette, and well, it sure seems like this is the silhouette of the one and only Dr. Sloan. That's right, she's ordering us to destroy quote-unquote unauthorized broadcasts, and it looks like we have no choice but to comply. And I'm not gonna lie, I cannot wait to learn more about Sloan. And with this teaser, the challenge, and her appearance in the last 2 season trailers, I am 500% certain she will appear in Season 7. In fact, she will probably do more than just appear in a trailer this time. From the fact that she's giving out challenges, that could be foreshadowing that she might be an NPC in the next season. But hey, only time will tell. And for the storyline enthusiasts, these challenges and all the Season 7 leaks have given us a ton of new information. Apparently, Dr. Sloan knows about the existence of aliens, and it seems that these aren't just ordinary aliens either. From the crop circles, the symbols on the postcards, and the spectrographs on the phone numbers, everything is tied perfectly together. They're not just random green aliens, but they have ties to the Spire, the Imagined Order, the Loop, and a lot more. It really is the tip of a colossal iceberg ready to be revealed in Season 7 and beyond, and if you think that Dr. Sloan is a force to be reckoned with, then just listen to what happened when Mari didn't follow Sloan's advice.
I don't know how much time I have. I am not quitting. I am not stopping the show. And anyone who says so is lying.
Yeah, I would not want to get on her bad side. But the real question is, with John Jones stuck in the loop and the Foundation sealed away in the Spire, how exactly are we going to get from A to B? How is this season going to head from Primal to a completely alien-themed IO-controlled map? And well, it's very possible that some kind of huge map change will do that. They'll need to replace the Primal biome with something, I just don't know what it could be. We know from leaks that new animals are coming to the island, from kangaroos to platypuses, even octopuses. But it doesn't exactly give us much in the way of storyline. We know that a live event will not be happening between now and Season 7, although there is always a chance of another intro solo event like we got in the Zero Crisis finale. That might not happen though, and I'm expecting us to get a countdown in the lobby along with teasers in the next couple of days before Season 7 drops. What I do know is the trailer and the entire season is going to be an absolute wild ride, and with Batman's new issues revealing more about the Imagined Order by the day, this is slowly becoming a dump truck of new stuff for Fortnite. And you'll learn all about it and much more next time on Top 5 Gaming. Oh, also, we're like really close to 5 million subscribers, so like hit the red button. Love you guys, bye.